Pioneer brand canola with Optimum Gly, the highest yielding glyphosate tolerant trait on the market. What's next in canola happens here.
Bernard Tobin here, back at the Farm Progress Show in Boone, Iowa, over at John Deere. Talking with Michael Porter. Going to talk tillage. Michael, how's it going?
It's going great. We're excited to be here and show off some of our new tillage products.
Hey, let's talk about the minimum tillage inline ripper. What is the MT series?
Yeah, so the MT series here right behind me is our inline ripper. It's replacing kind of our 2100 series, and what it really does is deep tillage without kind of disturbing the soil. So getting down deep into the ground, breaking up compaction layer, that hard pan layer, without necessarily disturbing the surface, really allowing water, nutrients, and all that to permeate down into that soil.
Yeah. So tell me about how it differs from the older 2100 series that a lot of growers are familiar with.
Yeah. So one of the big things that we're really proud of with this new machine is our new extended wear shins here on the shanks you can see. And so these actually last twice as long as the previous models with that 2100. And really the goal of that is to make sure customers get multiple full seasons out of the use of this machine, and they're not having to stop maybe midway through the second season or third season to replace wear shins. Really giving them confidence that they're going to be able to run that whole season, not have to stop, swap out parts, and just keep them more productive. Along with that, what's new with the MT series versus our 2100 is previously with the 2100, we only went up to a 9-shank model. With this, we're introducing a new 11-shank model, which allows us to go obviously 2 shanks wider, to really go with maybe a larger tractor, but be more productive and get more done in a day than with our 9 model 2100.
Tell us about where it fits on the farm. What type of growers are interested in a machine like this?
Yeah, so a lot of customers are looking for, how do I break up that deep layer of compaction in the fall or maybe even the spring without disturbing the soil for things like erosion, heavy wind, things like that. So this really fits that bill. It allows them to go really deep in the ground, break that up without really disturbing the surface layer of the ground, which again really allows that customer to do what they're trying to do, which is break up hard pan, break up compaction, and not really disturb anything on top.
Hey, you've added TrueSet Active on this machine. Tell us where it fits on this machine.
Yeah, so on this machine, TrueSet Active, I'd say is really important, because with how deep we're going, it's hard to tell how much of this machine is going to be below the ground. So with TrueSet Active, it's constantly measuring how deep is that chisel point or that shank compared to that bar. And so when you're going through the ground, if you come into a really hard spot, this machine of really any is going to try to pull down deeper, or if you hit a soft spot, really sink to the ground. We don't want to go too deep, but we also want to make sure we're hitting that hard pan. And so with TrueSet Active, it always knows how deep is that point in the ground, and it's constantly fine-tuning and adjusting that to make sure that if a customer wants to go 14 inches deep, it's going to go 14 inches deep and hold that through the entire field.
Yeah. Hey, talk about the model lineup here. Give us a range.
Yeah, so with this machine, we have the MT5, which is an integral model hooked to the 3-point, as well as an MT7 integral. Then we also have an MT9 and the MT11, which you'll see the MT11 here behind me is a drawn model off the hitch. So kind of a wide spread anywhere from 5 all the way up to 11, which gives, again, customers maybe a smaller tractor all the way up to a 4-wheel drive or a 400, 500 horsepower tractor needs. So
what about availability?
Yep, so these machines are going to be orderable starting in February of 2025 and delivery right thereafter.
Great stuff, Michael. Always appreciate you making some time for Real Agriculture here at Farm Progress.
Nope, thanks for having me.